everyone. Happy Friday. We made it through another long work week, another hot work week. So if you're working out with us this morning, I hope that you're doing so with some nice AC and maybe a fan blowing on you. It's going to be another warm one out there, but it's Friday. The weekend's looking a lot cooler than it has been these last few days, so it's good news all around. And I'm really excited that you're joining us. Again, we are trying to bring you a different workout that you can do with us every Friday from the comfort of your own home. Working out at home is one of my favorite things. I've been doing it for years now just because it cuts down on my time to and from the gym, and I can squeeze it in the nooks and crannies of my days with the 3 kiddos once I get off from work. So I have always loved home workouts, but with the quarantine and with businesses being closed down across the state and the country, a lot of local gyms have been struggling because they cannot open their doors yet. And so they've had to move to virtual workouts. It's been a big shift for so many local gyms. And I know that a lot of them have seen a very large drop in revenue. We're hoping to see those opening up in the next few weeks to days with the governor releasing new guidelines soon for those. But right now, we can work out together. This is something that we can still do together. And we are really lucky to have a lot of great local fitness studios and gyms who have been willing to join us and bring us these free workouts from, again, the comfort of our own home. And I think it's a great way for us all to connect, give our bodies a little love and our minds. I think it's just so good for your mental health as well. That is one of the main reasons I try to work out most days of the week. This morning, we are joined by A3 Bakersfield. Ryan and Callie Beckwith are the owners over there, and they're going to put us through a workout. I've actually seen all of the moves that we're going to be doing. They were really kind to set up these previews for me. So you can do these if you have a kettlebell, if you have a free weight, you can use those, or you can just do it with body weight. That's what I'm going to be doing, but this is a great overall full body exercise. Ryan and Callie like to focus on moving smartly for your body, so not doing anything that's going to hurt your joints or hurt your body. So they like to really focus on making sure you're doing the correct, proper movements, which is so important when you're training. I'm really excited for this workout with you guys. Thanks so much for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Okay, so I just have my water and a mat. If that's all people have at home, are we good to go?
Yep, that's all you need. That's all you need.
All right, and this is just going to be like a 15 to 20 minute workout. So I hope everyone at home is ready. Ryan and Callie, take it away.
All right, sounds good. We're going to start off with a little mobility. So what I want to have everybody do, I'm going to move this computer down a little bit just so you can see the lower half of my body, and I can stay close enough for the microphone. So first thing I want you to do is just where you're standing, I want you to bend over and stop when you feel tight. So just take a quick second real quick and kind of gauge where you're at as far as going down and stopping, and feel that tightness of wherever you're at, because we want to do a little mobility thing. So we're going to do some ankle mobility, some knee mobility, hip mobility, and then a quick dynamic stretch, and we're going to retest that flexibility. So we're going to start off, put your foot straight out in front of you like this, internally rotate it, and we're going to work that outside wall of the ankle, that joint right there. That nerve that's going right through that joint goes right into your hamstring and your glutes. We're going to do that 5 times. Switch feet. And a lot of times when we're walking around 5 times again, we're jamming those joints and we're tightening up our hamstrings and our glutes, and then we get pain up in here. So we want to make sure that our ankles are nice and loose. So now you put your foot straight out in front of you. We're just going to do 3 circles each way, just like that. Other way. Take 3 to 5 minutes to warm up our joints. And switch feet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go to our knees. We're going to do a circle. So you're going around like this and working that knee circle. We'll do 3 in each direction. Again, when it comes to warming up, you want to think about your joints only work as well as the muscles they're connected to, and the same the other way. The muscles only work as well as the joints they're connected to. So put your foot straight out in front of you. We're going to go into the hip now. Internally rotate it and just do a big circle. You can hold on to something if you need to. 3 circles in each way. Good, switch. 1, 2, and 3. Now switch. 1, 2, and 3. Great, now we're gonna do a little in-place dynamic stretch. So what we're gonna do first is a high knee pull here and go 1, 2, 3, jog in place, stretch. 1, 2, 3, jog in place. One more time, 3. Perfect, now we're gonna go into the quads. So you're gonna go straight behind you, drop that knee straight underneath the hip, put it down, 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. One more time. 1, 2, 3, switch. Good. Now we're going to go hamstrings. Put your foot straight out in front of you. Your toe is up. Heel is on the ground. Come back down. roll through it. 1, 2, 3, switch. And up. 1, 2, 3, switch. Great. One more time. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. You're gonna spread your feet here. You wanna really focus on keeping your toes and your knees in line straight. We don't wanna open them. Keep them closed. You're gonna come to the side, come up, go to the other side. Notice how the toes and the knees stay straight. We wanna use these muscles in here to focus on the stability of the knee. We don't want the knee out in space. One more time each way. And good, shake it off. Okay, we're gonna do a little shoulders real quick. So let me back up a little bit. Straight up and do circles. I'll kneel down so you can see. Other way. And to the side. And other way. It's 3 each way. Now you're gonna put them straight down at your side. And do 3 this way like you're stirring something. And go the other way. Great. Okay. Now what we want to do is just roll over like this. So you're going to take your spine and just roll it over and go back and forth like you're rolling out a towel. Should feel pretty good on your middle spine, your thoracic spine. And switch. Other foot. Rotate and go. Side to side. Good. Okay, shake that out. Now we're going to go back to that hamstring stretch we started with a couple minutes ago. Now just hang it down. And you notice you should feel a little bit more flexible after doing that. And you notice that we didn't do a whole lot of static stretching doing that. We just worked the joints and then did a dynamic stretch and we're good to go. So we're gonna go into our workout now. It's a quick workout. We're gonna go 4 exercises, take a break, 4 exercises, take a break. Then we're gonna go into our abs and our hips. It's gonna go pretty quick. So the first 4 exercises we're gonna do, I call it bottom squat. So what you're doing is you're only doing a quick flexion of the hip and the hamstring. So we're going down into our bottom. So some people might be here, some people might be here. That is up to you. Wherever your stopping point is, where you can have a good spinal alignment, you move 6 inches. And you're keeping engagement the whole time. Knees and toes straight, up and down, up and down, up and down. Then we're gonna go squat jump. So if you can feel comfortable doing a plyometric, up and land, up and land. If you're not comfortable jumping, don't. Just come here and go into your landing. Like you're going to your toes and come down. Don't jump. Then we're doing a push-up and forward reach. So we're going to do a push-up. This can be from the knees or it can be from the feet. We're going to go down and reach. Go down and reach. Again, this is all for time, not for reps. Now we're going skulls, the last thing. We're going to go here, up and down, up and down. Modification 2, put your hands on the ground and come up, or just do a crunch. Okay, so we're gonna go 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna do 2 sets of that. So this should only take about 8 minutes. Everybody ready to go? Okay, bottom squat, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go, bottom squat. So what I want you to really focus on is keeping that good spinal alignment here, good hip flexion, and lengthening the hamstring and the glutes. You got 10 seconds. Notice neutral chin. We're not popping our chin up or down. In 3, 2, 1, rest. You have a 10-second rest. Now we're going into squat jump. So again, if you just need to land soft, don't do the jump if we're looking for low impact. And go, squat jump. Nice, easy, soft landing. Make this a core exercise. Really focus on your abs as you're doing this. And don't go too deep. As soon as you make contact, we're using the glutes and the hamstrings to stop our momentum. And 2, 1, stop. Okay, we're going into push-up, reach. So again, if you need to go from your knees, go from your knees. It's really important to go full range of motion. Go. Push-up, reach. Push-up, reach. Now, what's really important in the push-up is that we're not allowing the lower back to dip. You guys can see that her spine is staying really strong. That comes from the abs. So really focus on your position from your base of your head to your tailbone is being perfectly straight by using your abs, and break. Now we're flipping it over. We're going to abs. So after all of those exercises, we want to remind the brain why we need them. And so we're going to go into the ab exercise. Go. Here we go. Again, if you need to modify from this exercise, you can put your hands on the ground to brace you. Sally, put your hands on the ground for me. That'll help you brace, or if you just need to do a regular crunch, you can do a regular crunch. In 3, 2, 1, break. Get a little bit longer break here. I'm going to give you about 15 seconds, and we're going to go back to that same rotation. Then we'll get a minute break, and during that minute, I'll explain the next 4 exercises. All right, is everybody ready to go? In 3, and 2, 1, hit it. Let's go, bottom squat. So again, drop your chin just a little bit, neutral chin. Notice her spine stays straight. We don't have any movement of the spine here. Everything is staying stable here, lengthening from the hamstring and the glute. And yes, we're not social distancing, but we are husband and wife, so it's okay. Okay, we live together. And 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, now we're going into squat jump. Again, if you need the break and you don't want to do the impact, that's fine. Go from your toes and then go into your squat position. The most important thing, is the position. That's the most important thing, is that we're working on activation of the glutes, the hamstrings, and the abs all at the same time while focusing on these muscles right here, your adductors, to keep your toes and your knees in line together. That's a really important factor. In 3, 2, 1, cut it. Okay, now we're going into push-up again. Make this an ab exercise. Yes, we're going through that complex shoulder, elbow, wrist, go. But it's really important to focus on the spinal alignment through your abs. It's really important. So focus right here by using your abs. Do not let the back dip as you do that. Good job, everybody. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, now we're going into skulls. Skulls, we're going into the ab exercise now. And then you'll get a minute break, and I'll explain the next 4 exercises as we go into it. And hit it, let's go. Don't forget to breathe, kind of an important thing that we tend to forget when we're working out. We like to hold our breath to be tense. It's really important that we breathe through, get that oxygen flow through the body as you're working out. It's a really important thing. Working on full range of motion. In 3, 2, 1, cut it. Okay, so take a break. You got 60 seconds. I will start my timer now. I'm gonna go through these next 4 exercises. So the first one, single leg balance and reach is what it is called. So we're working on an activation of complex of your hip, your knee, and your ankle all together. So what you're gonna do, I'll stand to the side here, and you're gonna bend. So the goal here is to be on one leg. So you'll come down, touch out in front of you, come up, come down, touch out in front of you. I'll tell you to switch at the halfway point. Now, if you feel yourself falling off balance, don't practice falling off balance. Give yourself a kickstand and just leave your other foot with your toe on the ground, but the majority of the weight on the front leg. Come down and do the same thing, okay? A good spinal alignment, don't round your back. Keep good spinal alignment as you come down. Then, side to side hop. So pretend we're jumping rope. Find anything. I mean, it could be an imaginary line, and you're just going side to side. Nice and easy. And notice how as soon as I make contact with the ground, my knees are flexing too. I'm not rigid, so I'm going side to side. Then we're going T-stab push-up. So let me show you what the T-stab push-up looks like. So we're gonna come down, we're gonna get a spinal rotation. So we're going down here and rotate. Come down here and rotate. And again, that can be done from your knees as well. So make sure that if you're doing this from your knees, we're working on position. So you're coming down here. Then you can go to your feet into a plank and rotate. And we'll go side to side. Then we're gonna do a leg lift. So legs stay straight. Come up, come down, come up, come down. If you feel any pain, in your lower back or any tightness in your lower back, you want to focus on not going through such a full range of motion. Just stop halfway and come back up. Okay? Are we ready to go? Okay. Here we go. In 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go. Single leg balance and reach. I will tell you when to switch. Not for speed so much as it is controlled movement, okay? So that was a good question Kylie just said for speed, and switch legs now. So we really want to focus on position, spinal alignment, and abs. And again, if you feel yourself falling off balance, give yourself a kickstand and break. Okay, next we're going side to side hop. So find your imaginary line or your real line, and we're popping side to side, abs engaged, feet under your hips, really important. Go. Nice and light, nice and light, nice and light. Extension through the hips by using your abs. and you're absorbing force nice and light, nice and easy, back and forth. Should get your heart rate going a little bit. For those of you that have jump ropes and love to jump rope, grab it, throw it in here. It's a great exercise with the jump rope especially. And break. Okay, now we're going into the T-stab push-up. Again, you can do the push-up from the knees, but as you go into that thoracic, that's what the T-stab comes from. As we come around like that, go. As we come around, we want to be in that plank position. So you can go from your knees, rotate to your feet, and then go up. Perfect. You got 10 seconds. Good job, good job. Spinal mobility and ab strength right here. 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, now we're going into our leg lift. Going into the leg lift. Again, if you feel any pinching in the lower back, just stop halfway. It's really important to understand that. And go. If your brain is talking to you, your body's talking to you, you need to listen. So pay attention to that, and we can fix things like that later. But during the workout, don't push beyond that point. Make sure you understand what your body's trying to tell you, what your brain's trying to tell you, and it's an important factor there. Yeah, or you could bend your knees and go up just like that if you need to. And break. We're going back to the top with a single leg balance and reach. Here we go. Breathe, breathe it out. Breathe it out. And 3, 2, 1, go. Single leg balance and reach. I will tell you when to switch. Good spinal alignment. Sit back into those glutes, into those heels. We're going to switch in 3, and 2, and 1. Go. Make sure another important thing is if you are on your right foot, your left hand is the one going down. So we're working that sling system from one side to the other. In 3, 2, 1. Take a break. We're going side to side hop now. So find your line. Here we go. And let's start it. Here we go. Nice and easy. Just absorb it. Now see how Callie's moving her arms back and forth. You can do that, or you can just keep them nice and easy like that, like you're jumping rope. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, find your rhythm and you do it that way. Whatever makes you feel the most rhythmic, whatever allows you to keep that core engaged and keep that spring loaded. That's a really important thing. And break. We're going to T-stab push-up is next. You guys are probably like, come on, man, push-ups, T-stab push-ups, rotational, what are you doing? But hey, it's great for you. Ready? Go. Really important. A lot of things happening here when you look at from the stability, once you get into the plank position, from the heel all the way to the head, and we're using our spine at the same time. Think about your everyday life as you do this. Everything that you do rotationally throughout the day. Really important exercise here. And break. Okay, here we go. Going into leg lift. You guys like the Jedi mind trick of talking you through the 20 seconds so it goes by faster? I know you're tired of my voice, but it works. And go. Here we go. Leg lifts. Again, if you need the modification, take it. Be smart while you work out. Things can always progress and go up. Last thing we need is an injury to hold you out of a workout. We want to make sure that we can stabilize ourselves and we're doing the right things. In 3, and 2, and 1. Cut it. Okay, we got another minute break. Now we're going to go into more of a core set. Just one more set and we're done. We're only going to do one round of this. It is going to be 30 seconds per exercise, but we're going to do some hips and we're going to do some abs. All together, it's going to be one round. We got 6 exercises at 30 seconds apiece. So we'll be done here pretty soon. Should take about 5 minutes and we'll be done with this. And then we'll do a quick little joint mobility like we started with, and we'll be done. There we go. Okay, so we got about 15 more seconds. I'm just going to lead it through. Callie and I are both going to do it. That way we don't take the time to explain it all because 6 exercises is going to be hard to remember. So what we'll do is we'll just go through it. So the first one I'll show you, and then I'll show you during the break what the next exercise is going to be. So let me tip this down just a little bit so you can see both of us. So we're going to start off with a fire hydrant. So just like a dog using the restroom on the fire hydrant. So we're here, leg is at 90, coming up, going down, coming up, going down. So we're working the glute and the hip there. So we're going to do that for 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. In 3, and 2, and 1. Hit it. Fire hydrants. Let's go. Keep that leg bent at 90. Keep the toe flexed up towards the knee. As you do this, again, good spinal alignment. Try to keep your hips flat if possible, not rotating out like that. And switch legs. Same idea, keep that spine straight. Use your abs to hold yourself in place. Those T-stab push-ups should have set you up really well right now to be in a good position as we do this. Okay, break. Okay, next we're going into scissor kicks, up and down. There's two versions, up and down, side to side. So what we're gonna do here, legs 6 inches off the ground and going up and down just like this. Again, if you need to modify it down here. Don't put the pressure on your back, and think about your lower back pushing into the ground. So that's a big one. Okay, ready? Yeah, here we go. Scissor kicks, 30 seconds. Here we go. You need to take a break. Try to hold it if you need to break. I know that's not much of a break, but it does break down the system a little bit to give you a little bit of recovery aspect there. We're halfway through. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Keep your abs engaged. Lower back to the ground. Flex your legs. Keep your toes fixed at that 90-degree angle from your ankles. In 3, and 2, and 1. Done. Okay, now we're going to do a swing out. So you're going to start with your legs straight behind you like this. Externally rotate it, so toe is out, and come in and out, just like that. Best you can. And again, even if it's just slowing it down a little bit, that's fine. But work on that full range of motion. The best range of motion you have, that's what we're using, okay? And 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go. I'm going to move so I don't get kicked in the face here. So, biggest range of motion you have. Again, if that's too much, then put your foot down and just move it up and down. You can do that too. Here we go, switch. Again, spinal alignment, really important here. Hip alignment, important. We don't want to rotate the hip up like this. We want to try to keep it flat as we go through this. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, cut it. Okay, now we're going to go into bicycles. So most of you guys have done bicycles. One thing we want to change a little bit here is we want to turn this into a full rotation. So here, come up and rotate. Up and rotate. If we need a modification, just stay down, rotate, come down, rotate, come down, rotate. Just like that and stay on the ground a little bit longer. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Let's go. Bicycles. Rotate the body as you come through. Good spinal alignment. Using that sling system, going across the body. Big deal there. So work on going across. I'll get my timer so you don't feel like I'm cheating you here or going too long. I've been accused of that before. You got 8 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Last 2 exercises. Here we go. Kickbacks are first, and then you have pikes. Sorry. So essentially, you got a minute and 10 seconds to go. So first thing is kickback. Your leg starts here. Push it straight back, like you're pushing your heel into the wall behind you or whatever's behind you. Ready? Here we go. Kickback. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick it back, straight back. Squeeze the quads, squeeze the glute as you go back. Really focus on that extension, like you're trying to pull your heel away from your hip by doing a huge push. I know that sounds contradictory, but just go with it. And switch. Here we go. Like someone's trying to pull your foot away from you, and you're using your glute to push into it. Just feel a huge extension out of there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to pikes, V-ups, what most people call it. So, a couple things. One, you can go here, go all the way up, try to keep your legs flexed. Now, if you can't do that, let's just do a toe touch. Toe touch. Really a shin touch, but you get what I'm saying. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, pike. Let's go. Up, all the way up, all the way up. Here we go. Modify if you need to. Really important to work that range. If you feel anything in your lower back, don't go down as far, or just go straight to the toe touch. Sometimes you'll feel your hip move, your lower back move, all of that. So it's important to modify when you need to. 5 seconds, feel the burn. And 3, 2, break. All right. And the workout is now done. Good job, everybody. So I'm going to go through a quick joint mobility. We'll be done in like 2 minutes. And then Maddie, I'll let you take it from there. So let's go back to our ankles. So here we go. Put your foot straight out in front of you. Externally rotate or internally rotate it. Open it up. Breathe. Breathe it out. Switch. Here we go. Breathe it out. Okay, now we're gonna go inside. We're gonna do this one first. Inside ankle. Nice and easy. Open up that inside wall of your ankle as well. Switch. Yep. Now we're gonna go to toe pull. So we're trying to stretch the middle of that foot. So you put your foot behind you, and if you want, kick your shoes off as you do this. So you can kick your shoes off. Put your foot straight behind you like this. Toe is on the ground, like your toenail is touching the ground. Slight bend as you go down and open up that ankle joint right down the middle. Now I'll do the same. Now it's hard to see my foot because of the black ground, black sock. Heel out, and you should feel this on the outside wall of your ankle. Good, and switch feet. Down the middle, we'll do 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch, outside. Very good. Very good. Nice. Feel a little lopsided, so I'm gonna take my shoe off. So knee circles here. We'll do 3 each way. Good, other way. 2 and 3. Now we're gonna go hip pendulum. So put your legs straight down. Just let your foot hang with your knees at 90, back and forth. You should feel this in your hip joint. Drop it, go to the other side. If you find you're losing your balance, just reset. Okay, 45-degree lunge step, just like this. We're gonna do a circle like you're going on a hula hoop. Just feel nice, good stretch as you come here. Not fast, take your time. Other way. Good, switch feet. So back leg, hula hoop around it. Other way. Good. Now we're gonna go lower back, lumbar circles. So nice, small circles. Slight knee bend, roll to the side. It's nice and easy. Just feel your back go into the gravity. Just let it fall. Right as you go around. Now go the other way. Should feel pretty good on your lower back there, and even your scapula, your shoulder blades. Okay, we are done. Maddie, take it over.
That was Ryan and Callie Beckwith. That was a great workout, you guys. I feel fantastic. I hope everyone at home feels really good. I love the mobility aspects of it, making sure that we're treating our joints the right way, because what good is working out if you're, going to make your life harder on yourself? It's supposed to make you feel good. So I hope you guys all feel great physically and mentally. A3 Bakersfield focuses a lot on training athletes. They're located off of Harris and Gosford, and they, like so many other local gyms, have been closed down during this shutdown. So we're hoping to see a bunch of those getting new guidance in the coming days from the governor on when they can open up. So A3 Bakersfield, Ryan and Callie, thank you guys so much for leading us through that workout. Thank you everyone at home, and have a happy Friday.
Thank you, Maddie.